My name is Liz. It is 6:03 p.m. and for the past changed a lot from who has changed a lot from the last year. So it's been 3 years since I've been on out and live and to get this video to Nisi's World. This is a response for a video that I watched on her channel um, called Woman's Worth, and she did another one, an to be honest challenge. Okay, so please check her channel out. It's capital NECIE and then World WORL. I wrote everything down because you you guys know when you're getting older, your mind kind of like it's going. I am going to finish my makeup because I was trying to figure all this out, and right now I have some good lighting, which is going down. Um, Nobody's in here, as you can see, so I know this will hit the replay. So thank you for if you're catching this on the replay. I hope Nisi sees this. So I'm going to kind of do get ready with me a little bit, and then we will hit the subject. I don't have that many viewers, but hopefully one day I will. But it's not about that. This is I promised Nisi a video change and all this stuff that is going on. So I'll live at least once a week. I can't make promises because I don't know. It's like this. No, we're just gonna try and see where this goes. Um, it's kind of weird because I kind of feel like I'm talking to myself because I'm on live. I'm used to recording on my GoPro, which I will. I have some videos I need to edit. I need to take care of all the business and do some editing and jump back into my doing my videos and stuff. So I am not trying to be rude and not look at you guys, but it's see. Yeah, if you kind of catch it off a little bit, I'm trying to get back in that. Okay, let's do this. Thank you, Nisi. Thank you because a lot of things you said on A Woman's Worth got me thinking again. I've I'm like, do I really want to do this again? And you know, you hit a lot of things. You talked about on your Women's Worth. Sometimes we have so much going on, and then on another video I had previously watched, and my name kind of looks different on here. We talked a little about on your lives because I love being in your lives. And usually it's so weird because I watch videos, I watch lives, but I don't participate. I'm a wallflower. I'm one of those people that I come in, I take my seat, and I sit down and I watch and I listen and I watch the conversation. But a lot of the things that you talk about is really, really on point. Really on point. Um, I didn't even check my mic, so I don't know how much I blocked. Let me hit this button. Y'all, bear with me. It's like they keep doing all this and okay. Now I know how to mute that button. So all this week I've been praying and thinking and just I'm the kind of person that food for thought. Food for thought. Okay. I take the information and I think about it and I'm like I'm the kind of person that I take the information and then I take from it what I need and then everything else I put it I put it I take it take what I need and leave behind what I don't. And I really like your way of thinking because we're grown women. I love the community you have because it's buffering. I don't know why. Um, but I'm gonna hit on a couple things that you said, Nisi. You know, um, let me start. I'm gonna talk and kind of finish my makeup because I didn't think I was gonna make this thing work, and it's working. So I'm gonna take advantage of it until I can understand it and get a little bit better with it. So bear with me, guys. I'm gonna get there because I know a lot of you guys go, "Oh, she's just," you. There's some of you guys that don't like talkers that talk. I know. Get to the point. Get to the point. I'm gonna get to the point. Like I said, I'm gonna take advantage of trying to do this. And there's a point to all of this, doing my makeup and then going into the a woman's worth. But I'm gonna start hitting on some points that needs to talk. So first of all, Nisi, I love your community and I love being part of your community because, like I say, I've been on these YouTube streets for 10 plus years, okay? And I've seen a lot and it's changed a lot and then a lot happens. You get tired of these people fighting and all this drama with the youngins and drama with older people and all this. I kind of found a little niche right here with UNICE because we're in this community. I see that a lot of the women we're like we say grown. Okay, I have 4 children from they range from the ages of 20. My youngest is 20. My oldest is he's gonna get mad. He will be 30 in October. Okay, so I don't look like it, but yes, I have 4 grown children. My third child, my son, he's married. He's been married. Oh, she's gonna kill me. I think 4, 5 years now. And I only have one grandchild with my son and my daughter-in-law, the married couple. The other 3, they're not. They've got their own thing going on. But this third one, he's married and I have a granddaughter, I have one grandbaby. And so, yeah. So it's kind of you have a community that's grown that we like to talk about women's issues and being mothers and family orientation. Um, so anyway, I'm at 11 minutes looking and I'm already off. But I did write, I'm like Nisi kind of a little bit. I did write a little thing so I don't go off track. But your Woman's Worth channel really hit me it when you were talking about where do I want to start? There's another video back though where you talked about people like to come and say things and do things and talk about other people, and and it's like I don't even want to go there. I don't even want to go there because it's just gonna create or go into a place I don't want this place to go at. And I'm gonna say something right now before we even get any further into this. If you're gonna come in here and leave comments, please, please be respectful to one another. Okay? Don't come in here and talk about so and so and so and so and so and so. This is no, and I was missing her so much. Okay, I'm buffering. Okay, I'm back. So please excuse the buffering. My daughter had moved to another state, and I was ugh, my oldest daughter. I love my daughter. She is my ride and die, and she everywhere I went, me and my daughter, me and my daughter. She is my second to the. She's my second daughter. She's my okay. I'm getting all mixed up. My daughter was my ride and die, or is my ride and die. She's the oldest female. There, we went together. This. So when she moved away, my husband bought me this little GoPro. So I did my videos. It was easier back then to use YouTube. Blah blah blah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Then YouTube was never this kind of community that you see now. So I don't want to turn this into. I don't want nobody coming in here and bringing other people's things. Like I tell my kids, and didn't even think. They didn't even think about the repercussions it was going to bring the rest of the family members. Okay, that's and Nisi, you had to come on here on these YouTube streets and set the record straight. And I commend you for that, girl, because it's like, girl, really, like, okay. So please don't talk about people's kids. Don't talk about their parentals. Don't talk about no. Stick to this person that you're seeing on the other side. Please, let's have fun. Let's communicate. There's not a lot of channels. Trust me, I've looked. There's not a lot of channels where you can come in and have lives or have conversations because, boom, they start turning nasty. They start turning nasty. They start turning nasty. And you're like, really? Is there a need for all that? Come on, women. And I'm not talking to the women's because this is part of the woman's worth, what Nisi was talking about. We're worth so much more. We're worth so much more. And yeah, Nisi, when you asked me when say hi to Peanut for me. When Peanut was behind you and he was talking, that man, these women on here, they just like going at each other and wah 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 and this is a man sitting there listening to all this and going, God, these women can't get along. These women can't get along. And it's true. Why do we have to tear each other apart? Talk about each other's children. Talk about other family members. Like, is that what we represent to the world, to society? Like, is this what it is? Come on. Like Nisi said, she had to come in here and defend herself about some allegedly things that she was accused of, that these people wanted to put out there to the world, that it's not for them to put out into the world. That's Niecy's business. That's your business, girl. Ain't nobody need to be coming out here and putting out your 411 on what's going on with your health and stuff. That's your private. And you guys, come on. People that you're watching on the other side, like everybody says, you're only catching whatever minutes that you're putting out there into the world. Really? Just because I'm sitting here and talking to you, you're going to say you know me because of the little bit that I put out there, or bits and pieces? Like, y'all don't know. You don't know what Niecy goes through in the background with her children. And that, Niecy, you're so relatable to a lot of women, because there's a lot of us out there who, I am a blended family. My husband is white. I am Latina. I had my stepchildren, which were not my stepchildren. I counted them as my daughters. I only had a relationship with one of them. I took care of my grandsons. I have three grandchildren on my husband's side. I consider them mine, like Niecy says. I consider them mine, especially when my daughter, I'm not gonna name her name, but my daughter, my husband's daughter, um, was living here in the same area. Those grandbabies were my grandbabies. They are my grandbabies. Okay? I have four of my own birth children, and then I have the children that I consider mine when I married my husband, even though I only had a relationship with one. Yes, they're mine. You don't have to say, oh, a stepchild here and a stepchild there. No, they became part of my life. There's two more that I have that I consider my children, because they adopted me as their mom. They came into my life and they said, look, can I call you mom? Sure, I'll be your mom. But if you're like real for real, we're going to do this for real. I am going to sit you down like one of my children, and you will get talked to, you will get disciplined, you will be treated like one of mine. And if you want this, welcome. So I get you, Niecy. We don't look at the children like, oh, that's my step, and that's so and so, and that's here, and that's there. No, no. We see the world in a different way. Niecy, I love you. Mama's like, life is hard. You know that because I'm a little bit older than you are. If I'm correct in that, if I heard the age you said you were, I'm years older. Um, Women, come on. We gotta, these youngins, these young moms, these other people that we see on YouTube and stuff, like, yeah, they're doing wrong and they're doing stuff on here on YouTube that they're not supposed to be doing, but whatever they gotta do to make their coin, go for it. But don't trash other people in the process, especially family members. Because, let me tell you, because you're going to have to come back and eat crow. You're going to have to come back and swallow your pride and say, I'm sorry for XYZ. Because you're going to have to come back and swallow all this mess that you've created. You're going to have to clean it up. Because the family you're talking about is a family that's going to be there for you. Listen, the family that you're talking about is going to be the family that's going to be there for you when you need them, regardless whether you hurt us deep. Because no, I don't care how you try to cut it, the children will always be part of the family. No matter what you do, you can't cut those ties until those children grow up and decide for themselves what they want to do. And you leave them to it. Trust me, I have an ex-husband. And yeah, I could say a lot of things, but you know what? I never told my kids bad things. Tell you what, even when bad things were happening and he requested to um, me to take the children to him. And I did, but they were of older age. They were of older age. Um, to talk to them. And I said, this is the time to ask what you need to ask. This is the time to clarify why we are no longer together. I hit something here, you guys. There's nobody in here, so I'm just gonna do. I think I'm at 24 minutes, so I'm gonna do this half an hour and then throw it up there and see what happens. But I keep looking at myself. Yeah, we're vain. I don't have any eyebrows on. Oh, that's another thing. That's why I wanted to put the makeup on and stuff, because what is this hot mess that people come on here? See, the sun's sitting on the sand. Okay. Anyway, what is this hot mess that people get on here and say, oh, you're ugly, and oh, you're crooked, and oh, you look this way and that way. Really? Since when did we started doing this? Why? Would you really? When you're not behind, when you're not on the other side, and you're out there at the grocery store or taking your kids to school or whatever you're doing, really? Do you go up to somebody and say, oh, you're ugly? Oh, your face is crooked. Oh, you're missing teeth. Oh, this and that. Oh, you're fat. Oh, mm. Do you? Because you guys know better. Come on. Come on. You like to talk about people like that. Stop and think. What would you do if somebody on the street came and talked to you like that? The old me? The younger version of me? Put your hair up. Take those earrings on. It's on. I'm older now. I have grown kids. Like, learn. Don't do people like that, guys. Women, come on. Us women that are grown, we know better. I was listening, and here's a quick shout out to Miss True. I want to say her name is Miss True. Trubom? I want to say her name is Macy's friend. I love her videos too. But yes, we're from a generation where you are to be seen And I heard, you are to be, well, I love how she called it, like, get out of my mouth. Like, when the growns were talking, like, you better exit. And you better not be repeating what I be saying. Because you know what was going to happen to you when you got home. Or back in the day when our mamas had those landlines. Girl, you remember. But it's like, come on, you guys. We need to back each other up. We need to, this light's just hitting me on my face. Hold on, guys. We need to back each other up. And Nisi said, yeah, you really think about women. We should back, yeah. Yeah, people are gonna make us mad. We're gonna get on here and say, especially when we're in our feelings. Come on, women. When we're in our feelings, we're going to go off. We're going to say a lot of things we shouldn't be saying in the heat of the moment. Okay, I'm going to let it go. It's going to hit 30 minutes. Maybe going to go 35. But in the heat of the moment, when we're up in our feelings, we're going to go, bleh. We are. We're human beings. We're women. We're mothers. We're wives. We're sisters. We're daughters. We feel what? Just because other people or our kids say something or somebody says something, everybody thinks that, or our husbands. In the next video, I'm going to talk about marriage and husbands, because that's another thing. Nisi talked about that. I want to get into, but I'm going to do that in another video and then put that video up. But it's like, we don't get a break. We don't get a break. If we're sick, we don't stop being moms. We still have to, the world goes round. Everybody keeps on living. We don't get a break. There's some of us that are still working moms, single moms, married moms. Like, you get sick, you don't get to stop. You don't get to stop. You don't get to stop and say, well, y'all need to back up. No, you don't get to stop. And I tell you, and Miss Nisi, you're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. Because I'm getting better and I'm starting to get healthier. I have been sick for a while now. Getting my energy to, I'm working to getting myself back to doing stuff I didn't do for a while. But just because we're sick and things happen doesn't mean the world stops. My kids come through the door still and they're like, yeah, it's a crochet. Mom, mom, mom. My husband comes to the door. Babe, babe, babe. And we still have to, whether we're laid up on our back for a while, we still have to be that mom. We still have to be that wife. We still have to be that sister. My sisters call. Hey, sis. It doesn't stop. Nisi, don't be sad, girl. Don't let these people get to you. Mm-mm. And I'm not telling you not to feel either, girl. We have to process it. Because I used to be the kind for a while. Unfortunately, I stopped being a daughter. My mom passed away 10, 11 years ago. And I had a hard time. But we have to process. Nisi, I'm not saying don't be up in your feelings. Girl, be up in your feelings and don't whoever's watching, do your hobby. Sit and let it out. Don't swallow all that stuff because sooner or later it's gonna manifest physically. It's gonna manifest in your body. It's gonna manifest in all this that's going on. And your body's gonna feel it and you're gonna get sick and then you're gonna go, oh my God, and things hit the fan and you're gonna be, oh my gosh, and no, girl. And people need to stop like, no. You guys, she's relatable. You know she is. She's not perfect. I'm not perfect. And I know you guys watching on the other side are not perfect. Show me a perfect person, please. Show me somebody that's not going through stuff behind the scenes. Show me. Miss Nisi has a lot of guts showing all her family, her kids, her husband. She's out here sharing her problems. I relate. She comes on here. This is how she's coping. This is how she's processing. And she's asking us to help her. Okay? Not to go in her space. Because remember, every time those of us who are on that side walk, click our little YouTube open and go into these channels, you got to remember, I heard somebody say, it's like you're walking into our house. Oh, look, there's a home, mama. Anyway, it's like we're inviting you in. Have some respect. Don't go in there and go, oh, but you're this and you're that. If you have some constructive criticism, yeah, come on, let's participate in the conversation because it doesn't only just help that person sitting on this side, it helps everybody else that comes into the community. It's just that simple. Respect one another, love one another, treat people like you want to be treated. There's no need nonsense. There's no need for this other nonsense of talking about other people. Like, that's why I like Niece's community. We're grown. We got taught. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Trust us, we have to think. I know I did before I came back on these YouTube streets that I know I have thick skin. I know there's trolls out there. I know there are going to be haters and all these people and all that stuff. Don't come in here with that mess. because you will get blocked or deleted or timed out or however you want to put it. Please be respectful to one another. When we see each other in Nisi's house, in her channel, in her community, greet each other, talk to one another. That's why we all love going into Nisi's life. Girl, you know how many times my husband's come in here. I'm in my bedroom, by the way, you all. Like I'm saying, I'm recovering. I'm trying to get better. I'm out here on these YouTube streets. Thank you to Miss Nisi. I've been promising her video coming soon. I didn't know that all these YouTube things have changed so much once you want to be a creator and start putting things out there. I had to move around and change a lot of stuff. But I'm gonna put some stuff out there. My husband just scared me. He just passed through the window. Um, but because it's already gonna be 40 minutes. Oh, I know y'all. But Nisi, I love you. I love your lives. We know who rides from Miss Nisi because we're there for 2, 3, I want to say sometimes hours in there for a while. Um, yeah. So that's what I'm going to say for now because it's going to be 40 minutes now. I'm going to shut this video down. Please leave your comments down below. If you see this before Nisi, please let her know at Nisi's World. Okay, check out her channel. This is for her. This is her response. Please, you guys, participate. Be respectful to one another. Let's get this. Let's have channels, spaces, whatever you want to call them. Welcome to my house. Talking life with Liz. Come on, let's come to where we can come and talk to one another. Communicate with one another. Chat with one another. Laugh with one another. Come on. So somewhere where we can go where we're not judged, to where we just want to have a conversation and just leave all that drama behind and just have grown conversations about family, husbands, these young folk out there. Ooh, girl, these young folk. I talk to my young adults, and I'm like, if I see this on social media, I don't even want to know what you guys are doing out there in the real world. But I do tell them this: remind yourself that you're raised by old school. So whatever you're doing out there with all these other people are a reflection of me. Because, yeah, girl, I'm human. I judge. But I do it in my head. And I see kids and I tell my kids, watch, look at how these kids are acting. You can only imagine what kind of parentals they have. You can only imagine if they were being cared for or not. So be mindful. I tell my young adults, be mindful of what comes out of your mouth and what you say and how you treat people because it's a reflection of me. So thank you all. I'm going to go ahead and close this video out. I'm going to go finish my makeup and I'm going to do another video. I want to do several videos. So if you see me in this same shirt, and you see I wore, let me see, I wore this shirt for you guys. I don't know if it's backwards or not, but it says, this babe has power. And yeah. So thank you. I love you, Miss Nisi. You've got beautiful, beautiful children. Congratulations on your new grandbaby. I know I love mine, and I only have one. I don't know how many grandbabies you have, but I only have one. As of physically here with me, I have 3 that I don't see, but I have one that's physically here with me. I love her, my little Miss Emily. I love, love, love her. She's a year and a half. She's smart. So congratulations on your new baby. I am so excited. You have a beautiful daughter. Kisses and hugs to her. She's so beautiful. Um, I can't wait. Um, I love you. Thank you for encouraging the rest of us who sit behind the screen and come into your chats. And thank you for being relatable. Thank you for making us have food for thought. Keep doing you. Keep doing what you're doing. You already said your piece about that other business. She just has to remember that she has to be careful because we've been there, Miss Nisi. I know. We've been there where we talk and then we have to eat crow because that family is the one that's going to be there for you. Okay? I love you. Please subscribe. Um, and it's not even about subscription for me. I wanted to come back. I wanted to put something more positive out there, something for us older adults. When each one of us is not on live or listening to video, participate. If you love somebody, if you like somebody, I believe her name is Miss Truebone, or I want to believe that's her name. I will get it correct in my next video. But shout out to her. Shout out for Miss Nisi's work for being who she is, for loving us no matter what we say, for bringing conversations that need to be brought up. Um, for our little baby, Tony, I didn't forget about you. His name is Tony SMAR channel. I should have wrote that down, but I'll catch you, babe. I'll put you on the description, and I'll put Nisi's link on the bottom. Bear with me. I love you guys. I know this is long, but thank you, Miss Nisi. Thank you. I love you. Um, so yeah, love you guys. I hope to meet you all. I hope you like this response that I had. There's a lot more we can go into. I hope next time I do have any chatters. But like I say, I've this channel, I changed the name. You guys know me under my first name, Elizabeth, and then my last name, but I had to change that around for the YouTube streets. Um, so remember, just keep it respectful. Keep it respectful. Um, if you have opinions, we all do. That's what we're here for. Um, we might not like what other females are saying or doing, but let's edify each other and not tear each other down because we can't afford this nowadays. Mm-mm. It's just getting too hard out there. And I love you guys. Mwah. And I'll see you next time. Nisi, thank you.